5-star potential on this boy. How far is he going to go? He gets the goal.
Oh, yeah!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of Borderline Glory here with AC Milan. In today's episode we have got two games coming up. The first in the Europa League against Dinamo Zagreb. We go to Croatia for that one, not too far of a travel. It should be an interesting game, and then after that we go in the Italian up against Carrerese. As you can see, they're at home. The Carrerese are a team. Where are they? In the non-league, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, unless that is it the third tier or something like that. Second tier, actually, they're in. I don't know why I said non-league when I hadn't even had a look, but yeah, apparently they are there in the second division, and it should be a very interesting game. Since last time out, we've had quite a few games. In total, we have had, how many is it? 6 or 7, something like that. We've had 8 games actually in total. We went into this Venezia game 3-0 win, which you saw last episode. Lazio away, we lost that one with a late winner for the opposition. We went back into the Europa League, got 2 wins in the Europa League, a 1-0 win away to Girona and a 5-1 win away again actually to Valor there. As you can see, we have our third Europa League away game in a row against Dinamo Zagreb today. We had all the games as well against Bologna, 4-0 win, and 2 draws against Juventus and Fiorentina, and then finally a 2-1 win away to Empoli there, as you can see. So that takes us in Serie A up to second place, 3 points ahead of Juventus, but 5 points behind Inter Milan. A lot of work to do if we do want to catch up. We do have a game in the gap. I could show the Sassuolo game, but I think this cup game will be a little bit more interesting. We do have a big game coming up in the Europa League against Dinamo, where we are up to 12 points. If we can get to 15 and a few other results go our way, then that would pretty much be the top 8 spot secured, a playoff definitely secured if we can get a win today. I mean, there's 5 points there and it's up to 12, so you would think it is already done, but mathematically not just yet. But a win today would guarantee us that, and some knockout football here in the Europa League. Let's go and get straight into it. The first game of the day against Dinamo Zagreb. So the team for this game against Dinamo starts with Passati in goal. We've got a backline of Barnett, D'Antonio, Sullenberchan and Molina. We've got Abdelengin, Cataneo and Fernandez in the middle, Tolga on the left, Saddam on the right, and Kamada up top. Kick off here in Zagreb. We're in a very nice kit here. As you can see, that home kit we're playing, it looks like the shade of red's a little bit lighter, but who knows. You may have seen there in the team announcements some of the numbers these boys are putting up. Kamada is really starting to hit the ground running. He's up to 9 goals in 13 in the league and 6 in 5 in the Europa League. 15 goals in total across all competitions, it said. And then as well, Tolga is on the ball now, 17 goals and assists in 18 games. He looks like he's got quite a bit of potential behind him. Here's Cataneo, got a few goals last time out. He finds Kamada and he just heads over in the end. Obviously this will be an interesting game for us. Zagreb are a constant European team who are always there, and I think it'll be a good test for us away from home. They'll try and put up a tough fight for us, but ultimately I do think we have the quality to go and win this game, and especially with how we've done so far in this season, there's no reason why we don't go and get the victory. Here is Cataneo on the ball, he's advancing, he finds Tolga on this left hand side. What can he do with this one? Go all the way himself, he has the shot. Looked like a bit of a cross in the end really, but it just went wide of the post. And at the end, first 10 minutes, a good bit of play. Let's go and have a look what's going on at other parts of the table. Obviously that loss to Chelsea didn't help us out too much. We're actually still ahead of them in the table. The only teams with us are Panathinaikos, Galatasaray, Wolfsburg and Tottenham there. As you can see, there's a few teams below us as well who we have beat, and yeah, it's looking like we've not done too bad for ourselves, and hopefully that will continue. Coming up there is Toulouse there. As you can see, finished 5th last season when we did win the league, and it's nice to see that they are doing well in this Europa League. Here is Saddam on this right hand side. What can he do with it? He goes back to Molina. Can he go and square the ball? Let's have a look. It's going to work into the midfield now, and finds Cataneo, who's got some very good positions on the ball and off the ball as well. He looks like a real good player in that kind of attacking midfield position. As you can see there, 27 years of age. Did it say Spanish international? I can't quite tell what it says there. What is it that he's representing? Won't let us see. But anyway, he's a very good player in the middle there, we've inherited obviously a very good squad, and now we've just got to work with them and see if they can go all the way to win this Europa League. I don't see why not. As we said, manager retires, couldn't find a new manager, qualified for the Europa League, a competition this team can win, healthy squad, lots of money, lots of backing, great stadium, great fans. What an opportunity to go and win the Europa League as soon as this season. Who is going to stop us, really? But the way that we're playing, 4 wins out of 5 in the league phase so far. It's early days, but if we continue like this, there's no reason why we won't go and pick up that trophy at the end of the season. But we do need a goal here, and this one is D'Antonio finds Engin in the middle. It goes out to Catania once again, finds Tolga out wide. Tolga's got space to run into if he can just beat his man, and that's exactly what he does. He's advancing, will he square it? Tolga on the ball, finds Catania, the return ball squared for Saddam at the back post. What a goal that is. It's 1-0 here against Dinamo Zagreb. Lovely finish, it's a lovely bit of play, all those players in the middle getting involved and creating what was a lovely goal in the end, and that is 1-0. Saddam with the goal. He's starting to get his numbers up. He's had a bit of a slow start to the season, but he gets another goal to add to his tally there, and I'm sure he would be buzzing with that to go and continue and improve and see what he can go and do. After 45 minutes here, the score 1-0. We've had 4 shots on target to the 1 of Dinamo Zagreb. A very good start to this game. We can be very happy with that, and ultimately it's got to continue like this. We've got to go and get a few more goals. Goal difference could be an important factor. You never know what can happen. But as it stands, it does look like a playoff spot is guaranteed. Let's go and have a look. It is guaranteed as it stands, because, I mean, if these teams, well, where are we? 8th place, 16th. There's got to be 8 teams who get more than 8 points. They've got to get 9 points in order for us to not be guaranteed a playoff spot. So it's looking like we're in a very good position. But goal difference could potentially be a factor in seeing if we get top 8. I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't. I'm not quite sure we have in the remaining games. We can go and take a look in a second. There's a ball back post here for Kamada, trying to reach for it. Saddam, the goal scorer. He's going to look to try and get another one here potentially. What can he do with this one? He's cutting in. He's going to have the shot, and it does go out into the hands of the goalkeeper in the end. Will it? Let us see. How would we take a look at this? The game's coming up for us. Let's go and have a look. The game's coming up. We have, is that, no, that's not a it would not be a Europa League game. We have Grazer, a team we played against. Who do we play? Was it Servette, I believe, in the Conference League? We have Grazer there, and then Zelina, I should say, who we also played with in Servette. I feel like in the same season in the Conference League, 2 games we should be winning there. If it's 7 wins out of 8, that would be a very, very good start. And I do believe both those games are at home, considering we have just played 3 away games in a row. I don't see why it wouldn't be. And that would be a pretty ideal fixture for us. I'm going to bring Molina over to that left hand side, Gogachidze in at right back, and then I'm going to bring Saddam off. He's had a good game, but we'll go and bring Wilson Odobert into that position there. Tolga Isic, do we go and bring him off? Do you know what? I will. I'm going to bring Duranville on. He's a player who you will be familiar with. Go and give him some minutes, see what he can do, because he's not had loads. Kamada has scored, but I think he's well offside. He's on for a golden boot, our number 9. Francesco Kamada. He's had a very good start to the season. Will the goal be allowed? Looking like it won't be, which is pretty understandable, and the score will remain at 1-0. Now the real threat for us here is that we kind of switch off a little bit, and we do concede, and we would lose 2 points very kind of, I don't know what would the word be, we haven't been focusing very complacently. We would drop points. The score is only 1-0 to us. It's definitely not guaranteed that we win this game. We've got to go and do a little bit more. I've got a final goal to go and wrap up this game would be totally ideal for us, but the playoff spot as it stands is definitely guaranteed. Let's go and have a look what happens in the final 5 minutes of normal time here. Catania finds Duranville on that left hand side. He's looking to advance with this. What can he do with it? He's going to look to pull it back potentially, or square it straight into the middle, trying to find Wilson Odobert at the back post. He's not able to, and now Dinamo Zagreb on the board. This is what I'm talking about. They could try and hit us on the break, catch us out. The ball is in behind, the shot goes in, and that's a good save from Pisati, but I think it was an offside in the end. Hopefully that is the last of the chances for Dinamo Zagreb, and we would go and take away the 3 points. We have had quite a few 1-0 wins, particularly away from home, but I guess that's just a little bit of nerves. As long as we do take those wins, we can't complain too much. Here is Kamada on the ball. We are, one thing I was going to say as well about us winning 1-0, we are yet to beat a big team, I feel like, this season. It's all just been 1-1 draws, very close to these contested games. We do need that little thing that will kind of give us that edge over those teams for the rest of the season, because if we want to go and have a good league season as well, we do have the Italian Cup coming up. Who knows, it could be another treble. The full-time whistle goes in this one though, and a playoff spot guaranteed in the Europa League. So the team for this game against Carrerese, we've rotated a few of the boys, resting them and stuff like that. It starts with Nuzzi in goal. We've got a backline of Molina, D'Antonio, Solanberchan, Goglichidze. We've got Abdel, Cataneo, Fernandez in the middle, Duranville on the left, Odebert on the right, and Mingas up top. Kick off here in this game in the Italian Cup. Hopefully it's going to be an interesting one. A few of the boys coming in. We've got a very high potential player in Lionel Mingas, as you can see already. Got 19 jumping reach, 197 centimeters, 16 finishing. I think we're looking at a potential Julio Napa regen here, and I'm quite surprised not to see more of him, to be honest. But he is involved in this game here. We've been giving him some minutes in some of the other games, and yeah, he's going to be hopefully putting in a good display here, getting a hat trick or something like that. I'm sure would help him out quite a lot. Here is Goglichidze starting today from this right hand side. What can he do with this one? He squares it, he finds Mingas, and he just puts it wide with that first chance of the game. He's already firing, and you know he's going to give some competition to Kamada, I have a feel. I didn't even realise his stats that much. We were looking at his kind of ability and stuff like that, but this guy looks absolutely ridiculous already at 21 years of age. Has he been with us the whole career? No, he hasn't. He's been with a team called Mariehamn in Finland, joined us for 800,000 euros, and has been here now for his third season, and hopefully he's going to get those minutes. I don't see why not, because he looks like a very good player. I always come along these players when I find them. I think they are like the second coming of Julio Napa, and that's what's happened here once again. A high potential player. We actually signed Julio Napa, I want to say from AC Milan, but I'm not too. It was Juventus actually we signed him from, and I'm sure they will have regretted kind of letting him go, because he turned out to be a very good player. And we do also have in the middle Lorenzo Napo playing for Carrerese here in this game. But the scores at half time all square. The one chance coming to AC Milan, and we really need to up our game. We did just win in the gap 7-0 to Sassuolo, which was a very interesting one. And yeah, I guess if we could continue like that in all competitions, I think we'll be alright. And I think 7-0 in this one would do us quite a few favours. We do obviously have our final Europa League games coming up in the next episode, because we are up to 6 now. 6 out of 8, and those games come quite later on after the kind of Christmas break, the winter break for a lot of European countries as well. I don't know if we get one here in Italy, but there's definitely ones. I know when we played in Germany, for example, we did have that break. It's going to be interesting to see what goes on with that around that period. Congestion obviously is building up, but I think it's manageable at the moment. There is Mingas. It's 5-star potential on this boy. How far is he going to go? He gets the goal to make it 1-0. He's made it 1-0 after 60. Finally we get the goal, and that is very impressive stuff. A lovely finish from the edge of the area on his left foot as well. I don't even know if that's his stronger foot. It isn't. His weaker foot is the left one, and he's gone and scored an absolute belter of a finish. And what a player we may just have in Mingas there. Here is Abdel Engin on the ball. He finds Odebert, goes into Mateus Fernandez over the top, tries to find Mingas with all that jumping reach. He wasn't able to get there. The ball is on the left hand side and it's looking to progress. What's going to go on with it? It goes over the top of the ball and behind for the opposition. Will the shot go in? It does go in, and it is a goal for the opposition here. The travelling fans cannot really be heard around this stadium, but I can't imagine loads would have come down, but some of them have, and they're making that noise. I'm going to bring Solanberchan off. I'm going to bring Capitano into this game here. Mateus Fernandez as well. I'm going to bring Cortabadia. And he's not looking the most sharp, but he's another high potential player who could have got the nod in this game, who will go and give some fresh legs and, you know, a good bit of technical ability, I guess is the better way to describe that. He'll go and give us that in the middle of the park on this left hand side. Now Molina, what can he do with this one? He goes and plays Duranville in. Can he go and square it? What's going to happen? It's going to go into the middle potentially. Duranville advancing. Will the shot go in? It's floating around and it's not able to be converted in the end. Goglichidze finds Cortabadia. Cortabadia is going to go into to back over this right hand side. It goes to Capitano. D'Antonio over to that left hand side. Abdel Engin finds Molina. Molina can play down the line. That's exactly what he does. The header from the opposition player. 70 minutes gone here. The score's all tied. It's been a very close game, you could say, and you know we had a 7-0 win in that gap. That's probably the game we should have shown, because in the game so far we've only scored 2 goals, conceded 1. Draw in this cup game. We did get the win in the Europa League, but it's just been very close games, which ultimately probably would have helped us out a bit more if we'd have let the games be a bit more I guess a bit more relaxed is probably the way to describe it. Here is the opposition on the ball. There's Napo, who was just on the ball. It goes out to that right hand side for themselves. What can they do with this one? It's working its way up the field. Bit of defending required from AC Milan here, the rotated team. Is it going to backfire on us? The ball is squared. It's going to go to Goglichidze. He wins it back. Engin. It's a poor header in the end. We don't need to be losing it in a position like that. It's going to work its way around this midfield, progressing down this left hand side. What can we do with this one? Where's it going to go? It's still moving around. Will the shot go in? It does go in, but it's cut out. Still waiting out to see what's going to happen with this one. Mingas wins it back finally. Duranville, can he look to advance? He finds Mingas, the return ball. Duranville, and that will be that. All action there in that segment of play, but no goals coming from it. We could do with a goal sooner rather than later, and don't send this into any complications. There's always these upsets with big teams wherever we go, we feel like, and we don't want to be a victim of that. We are into the final few moments of this game. I don't know if it goes straight to penalty shootout, which is quite frustrating really. We do have Nuzzi in goal, who's a very high potential goalkeeper coming through our academy system there, as you can see. I'm going to bring Abdel Engin off, going to bring Teixeira into the middle there to see what he can go and do in the final moments, and then I'm also going to bring Duranville over to that right hand side, and then bring Isik into the left there, bring him on, and if it does go straight to penalty, I think that's a pretty sensible change to go and make the final few moments. 4 minutes of added time. Are we going to get a late winner? We have played a rotated team, in all fairness to us, so I guess we can cut a bit of slack. The amount of games we've been playing, getting upped quite frequently the more we advance in these competitions, so I guess we have to be a bit considerate of that, but it's still definitely a game we should be winning. Duranville, love the ball. Mingas is there. He heads over the bar, and it's just not been our day in terms of goal scoring. One apiece, and it does look like we will be going to some form of decider here for this cup game. What a game it has been, to be fair, though, even if the score has been 1-1, a very eventful one. Both teams definitely involved in it, and yeah, I think we just should go and get this confirmed. We need to have done a little bit better, to be honest, and you know, I'm sure we're alright. I'm sure we'll get over the line, but it has to be a little bit better if we want to go and secure the win in our position in the next round of the Italian Cup. We are defending here in the final moments of this game. We have players in the middle looking to defend it. It is into Capitanio. He finds Tolga, his first involvement of this game, finding Mingas on the ball. He goes and finds Teixeira. Can he go and advance this now? Quarterbarrier, Duranville on the ball. What can we do with this one? Duranville, can he square it? He goes for a shot. I don't know why he's done that. He's going to fall out now to his left hand side, and Goglichidze caught out of position a little bit here. Is it going to be a late winner for the opposition? It goes well over in the end. A bit of a slugfest here. It feels like we're on the dynamic highlights with the way it's been going on the final few moments. There's one final chance here. Quarterbarrier finds Molina, straight ball in, back post. Duranville, can he get the header away? He's not able to. Quarterbarrier, Goglichidze, Teixeira goes. Catanio over to his left hand side. Tolga, where can he go? Can he play the ball behind? He's got to turn, surely. It falls back out to his right hand side, and that is going to be that. It's going to be a penalty shootout here to decide who makes the next round of this cup. Let's go and sort this all out. We probably could have made some more attacking change, but it doesn't look like to be. We have some very good penalty takers on the pitch, so we can't complain too much. Even our defensive midfielders looking like they're not too bad. Let's go and sort some of these boys out. I'm going to bring Goglichidze into the number. Let's think about this one. So Goglichidze, I'm going to put these. We'll put D'Antonio, Isik there. Swap these around. Why is there two Isiks? I don't really know what's going on. It says these guys are all on the bench. Still a bit broken there, as you can see. Let's go and get underway in this penalty shootout. Quarterbarrier with the first penalty for AC Milan. What can he do with this? It's saved. It's saved. We're completely silent here inside the San Siro, and once again it's looking like it may just be an early stage crash out of this cup. How frustrating would that be? Can we go and speed this up, because this is absolutely terrorising to be going at this pace. Let's go and have a look. The penalty for Carrerese is going to go. It's into the right side. It's in. Nuzzi is not able to get there. He looks like an absolute unit in between those sticks, and hopefully he can go on and use that. Who's going to come up next for this one? Is Teixeira, who's stepping up for this next penalty. Where will it go? Will he be able to convert? We do need a conversion from him, ideally. The ball, it's in to the top left corner. Lovely penalty, and it is 1-1. But Carrerese with that penalty. We are down in this game we are down and we do need to pull it out sooner rather than later in our own home stadium. Not the ideal result, but I guess a good real test for us. Keeps us not being complacent. The penalty is into the side of Nuzzi, where he has dived, and he could arguably doing a lot better there, but I guess he's not able to, and it is another one for Carrerese there. It is Duranville stepping up here, the ever experienced man. He's going to go on this penalty. Is he going to be able to convert it? He does. He sends the keeper the wrong way, and that will instill a bit of confidence into us, knowing we can go and convert penalties like that. Send the keeper the wrong way, giving them no chance. Nuzzi is getting back between the stakes. He looks like an absolute unit. Can he go and pull off a save though? Let's go and have a look at the penalty. Where will it go? It goes straight down the middle, and the pressure is on. Fourth penalty now for AC Milan, and we do need to score, because if we don't and Carrerese do score, we would crash out early stages of this cup. Let's go and have a look. Mingas, he did get the only goal for us in this game. What can he do with this one? The penalty into that right hand side. It is a lovely penalty to keep the scores all tied, even with that penalty in hand. Can Nuzzi come up with the save here to make it 3-3 after 4 each? Let's go and have a look. We need a save sooner rather than later. The penalty for Carrerese is sent the wrong way, and it is one away. If we do miss here, it will be us crashing out of the Italian Cup at an early stage. A massive upset if that would happen, and we don't want to be on the end of that. Let's go and have a look. D'Antonio with this penalty. Where does he go? He goes and tots it away. We need a save now. Nuzzi has to come up with it. They are still in a winning position here. Let's go and have a look. The penalty for Carrerese. Are we about to crash out of the Italian Cup? What a game it has been. One of those games. The penalty is saved by Nuzzi. He finally makes one straight down the middle. The winning position. Look at that. On the outside, it's 2 big red X's. On the inside, it's all ticks. And after 5, the score is 4-4. The penalty. Goglichidze. He needs to score this one. He does. Sudden death now. Should Carrerese miss? Should Nuzzi come up with a save? It will be us through to the next round of the Italian Cup. Is it deserved? I just think it's been a classic game. Both teams have got stuck in, and this is what it's come to, and ultimately we've turned up. Let's go and have a look. The penalty, it does go into that left side. We will be going to a 7th penalty each. Let's have a look what we can do. Who's going to step up for this one? I don't know who's not been up yet. It is Tolga. I thought it would be. He's got a fair bit of composure behind him, and he's decent on these penalties from what I've seen. Let's go and have a look. The penalty, Tolga, it's into it. Oh wow, that was mental. The keeper's gone the right way. It smacked the woodwork, but he smacked it, hit the inside, and it's gone over the line. Can Nuzzi? It's the goalkeeper stepping up for a penalty here. Can the goalkeeper deny goalkeeper? Let's have a look. It's straight down the middle. We're going to an 8th penalty. What a shootout it has been. Whoever wins this one, I mean, 2 teams could not be split here. It's just one of those days. We've not had the best of games. Carrerese have had a very good game, and you know, I don't think we've been that bad, to be honest, but what a game it's just been for the neutral, to be honest. That is a very light penalty. The 8th one for us, the 7th one scored. Let's go and have a look here what we can do. Nuzzi, can he come up with the save and ultimately send us through to the next round of the Italian Cup? He knew it would get this dramatic. The penalty, the 8th for Carrerese. Let's go and have a look. It's straight down the middle. We're going to another one. I don't know who's taking this. It may be time for Nuzzi to take his. Is he going to step up for it? He isn't. He's just getting out of the way of the keeper. It's Capitano. Can he be a captain for us and step up here? The 9th penalty for AC Milan. It's saved by the Carrerese goalkeeper. It was a good penalty from Capitano, but it does look like we will go and crash out if Nuzzi cannot come up with a save when we needed him most. At that sudden death moment, he went and got the save. Let's go and have a look here. The penalty is saved. Would you believe it? It is saved by Nuzzi against the Carrerese player. The 2 times they've had to win it, Nuzzi has stepped up and done the heroics. Can he go and be a hero here and score his penalty? Let's go and have a look. It does sneak in. Nuzzi has scored his penalty. What a moment that is. And once again, we have the chance to go and win it. 2 times they've had the chance to win it. Many times we have been in a position to win it if we can get the save. Let's go and have a look. What can Nuzzi do? Can he make the save? He does. Would you believe it? 8-7 on penalties. Nuzzi with 2 saves. A 3rd save there after scoring the penalty to take us to a 10th. What a moment that is. What a game that is. Even if we weren't at our best, we've won the penalty shootout. Exactly, it's a shame for Carrerese, and what a game they've given us. One of the best games we'll ever see on the channel. And in the end, it is a win. out on penalties, 8-7. What a game. So there you have it. What a game it was. We've got quite a few league games coming up, and I think it'll probably be one more Italian Cup game. I don't think it's been drawn just yet, as you can see there. A few big ones as well. The return fixtures for Inter and Atalanta. We will be coming up with those two games against Graza and Zelina in the final part of the Europa League. A playoff spot secured, next round of the Cup. What a game it was. If you did enjoy that game, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Make sure to go and join the Discord down below. I'll leave you all with this outro, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you all for another episode soon. Thank you. Bye bye.